absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
I want to say goodbye.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
One last time.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Wait, I don't have Firewatch. I have Minecraft.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
I'm gonna let the baby die.
A lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Then
you wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Close the door in the boss's office. And bing bang wah ba bing bong ching chang wah.
In this game, the baby
bong.
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Come on. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Come on, bird.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Are we gonna be in One Punch Man? Because I played that.
This seems like it'll work.
I don't have Firewatch. I don't know. We're gonna be in Firewatch, aren't we? Fuck. Please be One Punch Man. Please be One Punch Man.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Firewatch.
What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there. Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun. Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls! Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much, but who knows? You're an inventive kid, you'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley. Hold on, what are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
Be brave, little bucket. Be brave. The rider of the future of 2022. 2002. May his red and yellow friends save this world of gaming and YouTube together as one. Be brave, little bucket, and find hope. Find the Heisei rider. Find the Heisei tuber. As the loading screen loads in, Stanley's heart begins to sink harder. He felt like the narrator's voice was distant from him. Now, he's spinning and feels the sand around his feet. This is the final time Stanley, his mother, the bucket, and the narrator all share an adventure together. As Stanley sees the loading screen of his sequel, he sees a new option, epilogue. He begins to press it. Stanley didn't witness the other routes he went on, but then the epilogue shown. Many years later, while Stanley, probably an old man or a teen, traveled the desert, remembering the mistake he did by killing the narrator. His heart still sinks as he continues moving forward past the desert. It feels odd, familiar. Is he still in the memory zone? He asked. But then he said up here. Looked at the fire, and it was not. He slept in the warm and cold sands. The place previously known as his office. Then Stanley realized he needs to keep going. Chairs of his former employees, still not knowing what happened to them. Stanley continued on the trails from the store in the sandstorm. He journeyed on. Became the coldest night. Still believes that he was still in his office. He kept his feet going, remembering all the kind words and everything that the narrator said. Continued traveling for weeks, months, maybe years. Stanley decided to continue walking until he found an old record of his past. And what's that in the distance? Stanley, before he entered the memory zone, the area formerly known as the memory zone, decided to find something that he sent many years ago. It looked like an old escape pod he did for the original ending. But what's this? It's his bucket! How can his bucket be here after all this time? His bucket was sent to the future on his past self. But then Stanley also noticed a generator. He hasn't seen those in decades. He moved up to the generator and began to make a sound. A sound he hasn't heard in a long time. Still powered the memory zone while it was in its grave. everywhere is a mess. The memory of the hated sequel, The Stanley Parable 2, the banner still rise. Then he explored even deeper in the hall of shattered memories. He thought to himself, why am I hearing a voice inside my head? Ain't that the narrator? He heard into himself. But no. The past always haunts back. A new review of The Stanley Parable 2 by Cookie9 Blog. Stanley realized all of the reviews he saw in the memory zone became darkened every time. Even a newspaper of a cat dog boarding must be related to some old Nick show, and a Cookie9 blog was haunting him. He began to worry that his actions wasn't right. And then he saw another review. And what's this? The buttons from the museum. Most of them don't work. Jim. All of them still say Jim, no matter what. Real Web. Probably a fake news site, because in the real world there's no realweb.com. The review is heart-shattering. It showed light, though. Lighting the way through the dark tunnels. Jim. All of them still say Jim, no matter what. Jim. And more buttons continue appearing. Jim. Stanley. He followed the wire to a room full of Stanulacras? He can't help but feel nostalgic of the kindness the narrator said to him. So he decided to collect the last few remaining figures that were floating. And then he slipped down the hole. Continually slipping for months, seconds, and minutes. Then he felt like he's back in the office. There was a weird light glowing. And then the story ends here. Somehow with the bucket. Hello again, said the computer. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. You did read the developer said. Proceed of inventory of the franchise? What nonsense, the computer muddled. The Stanley Parable is not scarce, and we don't need to protect it. Screw the legacy. I'm not going to narrate the rest of it. You see, that was the narrator's problem. He wanted... Well, this is the end of his story. Oh, I forgot to... Every time you restart, I'll do it. Just because you need to fix the machine. And you know, since you put a path in my idea, I felt like I would give you something as well. You see, I noticed that the narrator never said I've noticed see, I noticed that the narrator never said a way to give you the broken trophy, did he? Of course not. I won't explain to him to how you know. It seems bothering me. I'll fix it. Alright, the trophy machine's all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. Only spinning on itself forever. I'm gonna keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. You ready? Great. There's one thing. Set the current time. Adjust the slider so the computer is barely visible. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable sequels. I can replay after that as much as I want. No other way to fix it. Alright, machine's all fixed. So I need to get to the new content door again. The new content door. Back in the office again. Yeah, I need to reach the new content door.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And not yet. New content. To the sequels expo hall. I can't believe it. The trophy machine's all repaired. I have to get to the expo hall.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Trophy.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Trophy on.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
It's okay, narrator. It's okay. I had someone inside the digital world to help me out. Thanks, computer-san! So, that only leaves 3. Final
What
trophy.
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I'm actually gonna leave for Tuesday.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley... All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yep. You're amazed that someone fixed the computer, fixed that old trophy machine. I thought I was gonna keep cranking it, but nah. Now just wait till Tuesday to finish a route, and then leave the game for 10 years. I think I may have to minute. Let's see. How does that? Okay.